Massey family with Derek here, his lovely mother and sister. Derek's a little camera shy today because...
He always is, for some reason.
What is that?
Derek's always camera shy.
Derek's a little camera shy.
But we got him.
How you doing today, Derek?
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feeling good to be here?
Yeah.
Good, good. It's good to have you here at Fall Fellowship.
Oh, that's a nice car. I think it's Ford Flair, 1991. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Come on, guys.
I know, my work is left. I don't want to mix.
It's supposed to be humorous to everybody but me.
Water balloon.
Water pasta.
Charlie couldn't happen to a better person.
Look, see, I made this one, Mr. Wiley.
Bless your heart.
Okay, let's get this over here.
That's why they pop. Because they're hot. They're hot.
Oh, I know.
You, Mr. Bill Heisen.
Most of our students who come here have had difficulty in public schools before they came here, so our task is to make them successful here, and invariably every student is successful here in some way. We've had a lot of success in the last year, and it's been a lot to do with the teachers who work here, and they've worked hand in hand with these guys to make them do well, get their GED, get their high school diploma, or go back to school. So I'd like to introduce the teaching staff now. Some might be still over the lodge, but if they're here, they come on up. Joyce Clement, Mark Malusi, Lynn Moore, Sharon Rockwell, Margaret Kaufman, Stacy Yoder, I'm not sure if our librarians are Patricia Smith. I'd like to have all the parents and guardians to take some time to visit the school and talk to the teachers about the students and see some of the work they've done. Thank you.
Say that the success in the schoolhouse over the years has been outstanding, and it just is our GED. Mrs. Clement, of course, is over there, and she's highly involved with that. But everybody really is. Our GED success ratio has always been in the high 80th percentile, and it's always been something that we're extremely proud of, and we want you to take time and see. And I know you keep up with that, but to see it and meet the teachers. Next, I'd like to introduce our service staff, and I don't know if Ms. Anderson is over here. Is Ms. Anderson over here? I'd like to introduce Bobby Clement, Mr. Clement, over here. There he is, and Mrs. Anderson, Miss Anderson. Well, I want to thank Mr. Clement and Ms. Anderson. They are responsible for all the logistical support that is needed here, the food and the trip equipment and the tools. It's so much goes into supporting what the groups do, and it's a vital part of what we're doing here. Next, I'd like to introduce probably the people who need the least introduction, and that is Mr. Williams and the Family Work staff, since these are the people that you know. Where's Mr. Williams?
Down at the table, Jack.
He's still down there. Okay, well, I'll introduce the family workers then. Mr. Jenkins, Ms. Spermoil, Mr. Ottinger. I heard you. Let's give these guys a hand, please. This is Mr. Ottinger. Everybody, I think knows him, but if they don't, Mr. Jenkins and Ms. Spermoil. Thank you very much. And we'd really like to have a nice photo album of the fellowship, and we're going to have some pictures taken. Next, I'd like to introduce the gentleman who is responsible for the groups and their treatment and their growth, and Mr. Jacobson, who will then introduce his staff that work with him. But I want to say something about him because he is sort of the linchpin that makes all that work together, and so I really want to recognize him, and I want to give him a big round of applause. Mr. Jacobson, please.
Hi, my name's Al Jacobson. I'd like to welcome everybody also on behalf of all of us. This is Fall Fellowship. I believe it's our 20th. It started in January of 1976, and this is October of 1996. We've been here for a while. I'd like to introduce really the people that are hands-on day in and day out, morning and night with each one of your sons, and are really down in those groups, literally giving everything that I think a person has to give on a physical and emotional level. And it's a very respectful job. I think in a lot of ways it's a very great job. And I'd like to introduce the Chunda staff. The group leaders are, and when I introduce you, I'd like you to come up behind me so everybody can see you also. Mr. Shepard and Mr. Bowling. And the supervisor is Mr. Flager. I'd like to recognize Currahee staff, Mr. Hall,